Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Chicago Bulls. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Here's Jordan. Count it from 12.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Jordan against DiVincenzo. 3, Pippen cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Randall, over Rodman. Randall no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Jordan. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Rodman grabs the miss. That's downing for Chicago. They won that game against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
That one misses. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. That shot misses. Nice D from Pippen. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Timeout.
Bulls dance team. Give them a hand.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Edwards finds Rodman. And here's Harper from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Edwards against Jordan to halt the run. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Well, he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
For Chicago, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
At the line for Chicago, Scottie Pippen.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 7. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And here is McDaniels. Defended by Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Pippen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponents some credit for sensing that and putting them away. They were completely dominated.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality. When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Good on the three-point shot. Pippen's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 9 points.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Now, here's Harper. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He's got 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
McDaniels, no good, shot missing. Nice D from Pippen. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's McDaniels after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Chalk up 2 there. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
This is really in his zone, where his shot is within easy.
Some changes. Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. Kerr comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Brown in for Harper. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. Bones Highland is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Jordan. And it's good from the elbow. Jordan's got 11.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Kerr against Highland. Takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Chicago leading by 16. Jordan outside. Pass to Kerr. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fades away. Reed misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Highland. Off target from outside. Got a piece of it. To the middle. And the dunk by Jordan.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's Chicago with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Edwards is out there with Rodman. Then it's Kerr, then there's Brown, and it's Kukoc in at the 3. Timberwolves trail by 21. And here is Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Now here's Kukoc. For 3, Kerr. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Brown. Minnesota also making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. They get it again. Rodman kicks to Kukoc. Latre. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one. Kukoc has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Anderson passes to Randle. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Randle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Pippen on the wing. Right side, Kukoc shoots over McDaniel. It's Chicago with another bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Highland deciding where to go with it. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randle from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the left wing for 3, Kerr sinks the 3-pointer. Kerr's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Highland against Kerr. 11 feet away. Highland misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. And that's a go-to move for Kukoc. When he can get a step, has the ball handling skills and length to do damage.
Here's Highland. And the Timberwolves call time.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid.
Harper's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Highland against Harper. Oh, that's blocked. Kerr with it. He's got 9. Fires from deep. Rodman no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Outside Harper. Pulls it from 20. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Randle. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. He pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Kerr. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Kukoc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, the big fella from Croatia, Toni Kukoc, on fire.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs him to be, a leader better by example and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Pippen kicks to Harper from deep three-point land. And they'll get another chance. Kerr outside to the paint. Second chance shot. Outside for Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Gobert. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Back to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Julius Randle with the rebound. Here's Edwards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Chicago making some changes. Caffey, he's checked in for Rodman. Jordan comes in for Pippen, and it's Brown in for Steve Kerr. And then for Minnesota, Reed comes in for Julius Randle, and it's Mike Conley in for McDaniels.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
Free throw good, Jordan. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's what they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Harper, the rebound by Edwards.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
Here's Conley, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Conley's got his first basket.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Gobert. No good that time. Kukoc with the defensive effort. To the left side wing. Here's Harper. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
He just hasn't been able to find any kind of consistency to this point.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Harper, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Pass to Brown. Right side, Kukoc. Shot from 16. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls out front, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Chicago was looking great right away. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Second quarter, tit for tat, as they say, as they traded buckets evenly, but it was clear they weren't going to give up any ground, able to close out the half still in blowout territory. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the court for Minnesota. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's McDaniels, and the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Over to start the half.
The Timberwolves have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The free throw drops from McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 20. Edwards looking it over. To the inside. Fader on the way, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Fades back. A nice shot by Jordan.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out. Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
And the dunk by Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about
Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout, figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. And it's blocked. Here's Jordan. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here is Edwards. He's defended by Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Chicago, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Off target from the wing. The Bulls leading by 22. In the corner, it's Jordan. Back to Pippen. Shoots over McDaniel. And that one hits back iron. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. A three for DiVincenzo. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Back to Jordan. Over Randall. The shot by Jordan, no good. Down low, Harper with the steal. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 5 now.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, you take it right at him, and if they block the shot, fine, but you can't back down.
Here's Jordan. Edwards, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. again.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Chicago calls timeout. Jaffe, he's checked in for Edwards. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Harper. And then for Minnesota, Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Bones Highland comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Highland. And the three ball is good. He has 7.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Timberwolves trail by 19. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Conley dishes to Anderson from past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan down low. He's defended by Highland. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls leading by 19 points. Jordan finds Pippen. Back to Jordan. Shoots from 8. Jump shot is good that time. Jordan's got 25 points.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Anderson.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Jordan up top. He's defended by Highland. And they get it back.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
2 minutes.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Jordan. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Reed the pass to Highland. And the layup falls. Highland's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Kerr. Jordan against Highland. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 12 now in this quarter.
And Jordan can score from anywhere on the floor. At least that's what he believes.
And it's Conley penetrating, and the shot is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 17. Here's Kukoc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. He's got 16.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc, a valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Anderson against Kukoc. Anderson passes to Reed. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And Michael Conley again.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And we'll be right back after this.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And let's go courtside. There's some news on Dante DiVincenzo. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. We know he doesn't want to be sidelined, and the staff has already given him the green light. Typically a short recovery window, so with any luck, it will not be slowing him down. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, that sounds like maybe the best case scenario for him. A fairly short path to recovery.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Kerr is out there with Brown. Then it's Rodman. Then there's Edwards. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Brown with it, picked up by Edwards. Edwards lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Gobert, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kerr kicks to Rodman. Outside, Kukoc. Kicks it out to Rodman. Here's Edwards. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Randall with the bucket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
The Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Highland. That one rolling around and rims out. And Minnesota has possession. Back to Edwards.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball. It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Outside, Edwards. Edwards fights through for 2.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Edwards against Kukoc for 3. Kerr, and a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Brown against Highland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And something else that has stood out to me is the defense hasn't had any chance at stopping them in the mid-range.
Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves.
High-effort play, that's what you get from Randy Brown, a guy who tries to do a lot for his team and always puts in the work.
Here's Randall, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And here's Harper from the arc. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A 3-pointer, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Out to Edwards. Knocked away. Edwards getting the close range, 2.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Brown outside. Harper against Edwards. The high post shot. That one a little long.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Pass to Kukoc. Over Randall. Kukoc gets the bucket. Kukoc has got 26.
And while they have the lead, not doing nearly as much, shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Edwards, and good that time. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Pippen. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Harper's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. High post, Pippen. And falls. High speed that time from Harper.
2 minutes.
Harper's got 3 assists in the game.
Pippen.
Brown against Edwards. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Shoots a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson is checked in for Reed. Bones Highland comes in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. It's Pippen on the wing. Shoots over McDaniel. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Harper. Harper's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley dishes to Randall. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
It looks like they've got it wrapped up. What a night. Great execution on their part.
And Anderson gets it to go. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Pippen. Back to Harper. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Rodman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort. Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pippen kicks to Harper. Over Anderson. Harper, no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.